How's it going, everybody? Ryan here with another Backlog 2016 album review. Today I'm taking a look at We're All Somebody from Somewhere, which is the debut solo album from Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler. Now, when I heard that Steven Tyler was releasing a solo album, I was intrigued as I'm a big Aerosmith fan, and Steven Tyler is one of the best frontmen of all of rock. However, I became cautious when I found out that it was going to be a country album. Personally, I'm not a country fan. I really only like Johnny Cash, and that's about it. However, I was still optimistic that Steven Tyler would be enough to make me enjoy this album. I was wrong. This album is awful. It contains your typical shitty modern country songs, but also comes with the added bonus of ruining one of the best rock frontmen of all time. Let's take a deeper look into this monstrosity. The album begins with My Own Worst Enemy, which is honestly one of the better songs on the record. But that's not saying that it's really that good. The one positive that the song and the album does have is that Steven Tyler does sing well on these tracks. It's the songs themselves that are the issue. It's followed by the title track, We're All Somebody from Somewhere, which is incredibly bad. It's the definition of shitty modern country. Trying to be radio friendly and trying to be a big hit, and failing miserably. Hold On, Won't Let Go is next, and the only way I can describe it is weird and bad. It's followed by It Ain't Easy, which is as generic of a country ballad that you could find. Love Is Your Name is next, and while it's not great, Tyler does stand out as being pretty good here. The following song, though, I Make My Own Sunshine, is another bad modern country song. The humming opening is exceptionally bad. The next three songs, Gypsy Girl, Somebody New, and Only Heaven, can be best described as boring and forgettable. The next song, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and Me, is probably the song that feels the most like a rock song. So much so that it feels like a carbon copy of something the Rolling Stones would do. Although it does feel like a ripoff, it is a nice change to hear something somewhat resembling rock. Red, White, and You is next, and it's a shitty modern country song at its most patriotic. The lyrics here are almost laughable at points. Tyler is going on about American women, Tom Petty, and sweet potato pie. It's memorable, but not for the right reasons. The next song is Sweet Louisiana, which is just as bland and generic as everything else here. It's followed by What Am I Doing Right? Which all I have to say is, nothing, Steven. You're doing nothing right. The album ends with two covers. The first of which is Janie's Got a Gun from Aerosmith, which I feared, as that's one of my personal favorite Aerosmith tracks. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. It's a slower take on the song. It doesn't compare to the original, but it could have been so much worse. Finally, the album closes with the cover of Piece of My Heart, which is passable at best. Overall, We're All Somebody from Somewhere is a bad attempt for Steven Tyler to try to become relevant in the country music scene. It's filled with some truly bad songs that represent the worst of modern country. The main positive on the album is that Tyler does sing quite well on the tracks, and you can tell that this is something he wanted to do for a while. With that being said, Steven Tyler, it's time to stop. Do what you do best and go back to Aerosmith. I give We Are All Somebody from Somewhere a 3 out of 10. Now if you want more rock and metal reviews or country, then feel free to like this video and give a subscribe to Bubba Inc. Cheers.